Hello, I'm Wolfblood, and this will be a very short video, not going to lie. Not really, because sometimes I might make a 10-minute video. But real quick, I'm going to name the abilities. So Shadow Leap, Shadow Creation, Shadow Vanish, which he won't have Shadow Vanish or Shadow Kill or Lead Skill. Those are the perks that he won't have. For one, because we're deaf. Um, I I'm I don't know if I should give him the bird. Let me know in the comments if I should give him the bird. But he will have Kira, Samakaku, Banamoku, Shin, Kursuma, and a kunai. You have a kunai. If you do not like that, I'm sorry, but this is a video, and this is a what if, so yeah. Yamako is Deku's, aka Izuku's younger sister, but he's not really younger, he's the older twin. And Ryu is in the story, kind of. He's still Argami, so he's still basically dead. Yamako has been resurrected as Izuku Midoriya's sister, just letting you all know if you think something else. And actually, I asked a friend for something. I'll see something after this video. But yeah, we last left off the Sluds villain. I'm going to probably redo the 10 months of training if I have not already done that. And no, Aizawa does not know about One for All. I believe it's Nezu, Night Eye, and All Might. That's it. And the Seraph. Another thing is, Aizawa is taking care of Izuku and Yamako for right now. Don't worry, Inko will be back sooner or later. Yeah, she's just kind of in a coma. Don't worry about it. Deku and Yamako have visit Inko. They have visit her a couple of times. So yeah. Time for the 10 months of training. Deku and Yamako were just left standing there. And before All Might left, instead of Deku grabbing All Might, it was Yamako. Then Deku grabbed onto Yamako when All Might jumped. And he told Yamako, saying, "This is a crazy idea." And All Might heard him, and he tried shaking them. And Deku says, "Don't do that, we will fall and die, more than likely." And All Might looks like, "Oh, wait, you're right." And the Slud's villain did escape. So yeah. And All Might scolds them both. And Deku says, "I was actually trying to stop Yamako. Sorry, Mr. All Might." And actually starts It's telling Yamako never do that again. That was a horrible idea. And Yamako says sorry to both of them, and Deku says, it's okay, Yamako. It's okay. And All Might debuffs it. Before he debuffs, Yamako asks us, before we go, Mr. All Might, can I ever become a hero just like you? With my quirk? And Deku puts his hand on her shoulder, saying, we both can become heroes, even though our quirks are very various. And All Might asks, as when he was about to ask, what's your quirk? He debuffs. And freaking Izuku and Yamako out, saying, you're not All Might. And All Might says, I am kids. I and he basically explains how he got his scar. And All Might finally asks, was your quirk? Deku says his is shadow manipulation, and I got the basically up close version, and Yamako got the close range version. And All Might thinks of giving one for all to Deku. He says, alright. Aizawa has been training them both in more stealthy type of missions, since their quirks are best suited for stealthy type of situations. But anyway, and and actually I think I got an idea. Yeah, I got an idea. Yeah, and All Might said, yes, you can become a hero. And let's raise Yamako's spirits by a whole lot. And All Might says, wait here, I'm going turn in the villain and real quick. And you two I'll ask you something in a second. When All Might looks for the Slud's villain, he realizes he dropped it somewhere. And that's when an explosion happens, catching Deku and Yamako's attention. Those two running off to explosion. Deku and Yamako see none other than Katsuki Bakugo, trapped in the Slud's villain. Deku says, we gotta help him. Yamako says, I agree. So, Yamako actually created Shadow for Deku to actually get up close to the Slud's villain. Deku actually forming a kunai for the first time. And trying to cut at the Slud's villain. And let me tell you something, it doesn't really work. It kind of works out. The way the Deku Shadow ability is basically like black fire. It ain't like super hot, but it looks more like fire. So yeah, I'm telling you what it looks like. But when Deku stabs it in his Slud's villain, this hurting him. I mean, immensely hurting him. But uh, Deku got not Izuku, geez, Bakugo out of villain, and I'm eh no, I'm going to 10 months of training at least. Uh, and All Might knocks the villain now again, recapture it. Um, Yamako and Izuku were scolded, and All Might tells them how great they were. And as they were leaving, All Might quickly chopped off the villain. Me, caught them off guard, and All Might says, as this, you two young, young men and young girl, or woman, I don't really know, I think it's woman, young woman, would you like to train with me? And both of them said yes. So yeah, and as they got home to Aizawa, uh, Aizawa says, you're late. You're to our mostly never late. What happened? Izuku says, there was a villain attack and, villain attacked us at first, then All Might helped us. Then he basically explains the entire story of how Yamako grabbed onto All Might, then it took them a little bit longer, and how All Might offered to train them. And Aizawa was like, alright. Hey, Yamako, you won't be training with All Might. And she says, yes, Mr. Aizawa. Sorry I disappoint you. Aizawa says, you didn't disappoint me. You just were very caught off guard, and you were very nervous. The only thing Izuku did not tell Aizawa was the scar. That's the only thing he didn't tell. I want to make that clear real quick. He was just telling how they met. Oh my, that's it. So yeah, Izuku trained with All Might for 10 months, and the beach was clean about 5 months. Yamako was trained with Aizawa, but before the training starts, All Might asks, where's young Yamako? Oh, Izuku saying she couldn't make it. She has to train with our adoptive father, our take care right now. All Might ask, who's your take care? He says, Aizawa. He says, oh, knowing how harsh he can be, but still a good man. And Deku got All Might offer off one for all to Deku. Deku accepted it. So, real quick, when he got one for all, his quirk unlocked the second half. I'm pretty sure there are 3 stages to a quirk. Your first stage, your second stage, and your final stage. Sometimes there are probably 4 stages, I'm pretty sure. Deku unlock his second stage. I'm going to say Deku have probably 4 stages of his quirk, where the I want to say Ryu is part of Deku. Like, Deku has a piece of Ryu, so that's what I'm trying to say. you guys must be like, oh, that's not very cool. I'm going to tell you the reason, real quick. Ryu has been training Deku the entire time how to use the shadow ability. And because of that, Deku is actually a lot stronger. But, real quick, his second phase of his quirk, he's able to basically wear the Argami clothes by going in shadows. It's basically a transformation. Deku always had a transformation quirk, but it was more of a emitter at first. So Deku, who is able to summon kunais out of fucking shadows, so I can see him summoning out his basically ninja gear out of shadows as well. Jeez. So yeah, Deku trains with One for All for 5 months. He actually meets Grand Tenir. Jesus Christ. Gran Tornado early. And he was training with him for about the last 2 months because All Might's a sucky teacher, not going to lie. And I want to say Nai got a hold of it and came down and helped Izuku train as well, which he was very disappointed in All Might giving it to Izuku, not Miro, but and Sir Nai, Izuku grew on Sir Nai. Izuku is still going to be more stealth-based. He's not going to use One for All too much. Let's just let y'all know. So yeah, time for the entrance exam, so I'm going to stop here. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry if this was a little bit fast. I'm just wanting to go to bed right now. Alright, so, if you like, thank you. If you sub, thank you. Please share this video around. I'm going to give you a goal. Let's see, what's a good goal? How about let's get this video to a certain amount of viewers. If you get me to, let's say 100 viewers, I'll make another Argami. Or you comment down below, and if you ask me, I'll make a Argami video. Yeah, 100 viewers would be, no. If you want to do 100 viewers, or I want to say about 10 likes? Yeah, 10 likes will be fine. It's really up to you guys. Either way, if this video get past 100 viewers, or 10 likes, or even being commented on, I'll still make another one. So yeah, hope if you enjoyed.